everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations with Chaos Counseling, with Luke cooking in the background.
Yay. Luke's cooking in the background.
It's back to form.
What did that idiot just do?
Sham.
Oh my gosh.
That was beautiful. That was so great. Oh my gosh. Luke took 5 steps and we've derailed.
Immediately just broken everything. Holy shit. Okay. Continue.
October 13th, 3:02 p.m. Right in Cola offices.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all. Oh, shit. Luke Sunshine's dead. Sunshine just got his neck broke.
Oh no.
Goodbye, Sunshine. Hope you come back as a ghost.
What was that?
Salt!
He was trying to exorcise the demon out of you, I
Yes.
think. Are we 5?
Yes.
Sorry.
We all are, though.
Just kidding. We are all 5.
Okay, you know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Well, supposedly Mr. Light was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose! I don't buy it!
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there, it was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm going to head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's all right.
Sure, but why?
I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here.
What?
You shouldn't let Nick be alone.
I want you two to spend some quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Maybe Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls.
Now remember, no fighting, okay? Or cheating!
Okay.
She's gone.
Okay, Nick. Time to get going on this murder investigation.
It was nice to be Pearl Outlast.
Bye, Pearl. We'll see you in, I think, case 4.
So what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Who do you think you are, Pegasus?
What?
Speaking of what?
You said Nicky boy.
Well,
Pegasus.
Mrs. Delight has been doing.
Yeah, Miss Desi's been doing
Desi's
it.
been doing it the whole time.
Oh well, her husband getting arrested was the first time I've been present.
Right, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, fair.
she calls him Nicky boy.
Yeah, that's where my opinion.
Yeah.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too.
Yeah!
You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it.
Yeah?
Don't me and me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am.
Oh.
And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearl. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Or being that smooth.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Crane Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crane Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Crane Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo? Huh?
Yeah, they help people get their YouTube channels out by rigorous training under the algorithm waterfall.
Well, and we couldn't afford that, so that's why we never went.
Yeah, sorry, Nick. I'm poor.
Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen.
Is that what happened last year? Is what happened last year still bothering you?
Aw.
Poor Maya.
That murder in her village.
Blow, bro, dude. Blow, dude.
It happened because the power of channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the Korean channeling technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So an especially strong spirit is summoned. Spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened.
Bang.
I love how they leave it at that, because when I first played this fucking game, it's just like, wait, what happened? Did Maya murder someone while channeling? What?
Yeah, I like that. For some reason, I think that just went over my head because I was like, it's not relevant to the plot.
For
But
those
it
who
was.
don't remember, this was the first Phoenix Wright game Abby played.
Yeah, this was my first.
Yeah,
one.
this was my first.
So, yeah, it was like a big, oh my gosh, I want the other games.
Yeah.
That-
So they did their job.
That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up. That's all.
It sounds like being the Master Crane is going to be a heavy responsibility.
I believe in you, girl.
You got this, girl.
Time to move.
Yep. So we have several places we could go, technically.
October 13th, Master Mosk's hideout.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya!
Ms. Delight?
All I wanted was to help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please! Please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
Of course not!
Hello,
All right,
stranger?
I'll pull
Get
down
out of my
and see what I
house!
can find out.
I'm the peanut gallery!
Oh, okay. What?
What? Anyway, I'm so happy you're able to help. I knew asking you for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I could do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side.
She's so sweet. I love her. I
Yeah,
love
but the
Desi.
softest part of her is harder than the hardest of yours. I really messed up that quote.
It's okay.
It was a quote. I thought you were gonna refer to something, and I was about to be like,
No, it was a One Punch Man abridged joke about the ninja guy getting punched in the balls.
yeah.
That one.
Okay, it was a reference to that. Those balls, okay?
Yes.
I love them balls.
Oh gosh. Keep going, sunshine.
Listen carefully,
Also,
Nicky
it's
boy.
wrong when I do it.
We just need to go.
My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
Well, it was a Persona quote.
Maya.
Oh, it was Persona. Oh my gosh, so many quotes.
I know.
I'm so
What?
brain dead. I have to live in the moment right now. Anyway, Maya.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
He would never say that. Anyway, Ms. Delight, he might not be a killer. Sorry. But he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you that's just a fantasy for him.
Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thief type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief! The very idea.
Guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
Just can't understand how they can be so different, and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
hate these kinds of people more than anything.
You mean Ace Detectives?
Ace Detective!
Ace Detective! There it goes.
And also, I just remembered what you're thinking about. No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives!
Honestly, probably no.
Well, okay, probably not. I thought you were talking about if you read the right fanfiction.
No.
Oh,
That
okay.
time it wasn't.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, so then you must mean thieves?
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives.
Ace Detectives!
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmay's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more nervous. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously, the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah.
And Detective Atmay knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People of the Town segment on TV.
So then, you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said, "The Ace Detective isn't in right now!" Ace Detective! But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Hi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw that back there yesterday too.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Oh!
Miss Delight, do you know about KB Security?
Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, that's right. According to what we heard today.
Hey, get up!
Oh, good. I gotta do something.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you didn't know it. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
But he quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
Can I make it to KB Security that fast? Are you sure you aren't literally flying?
I could be. Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
Oh my god!
No, I'll pass. Thanks.
But I want to ride, Nick!
Good job, Sunshine.
Nick! I'm telling Pearly on you!
She'd just be happy.
Pearl would be like, "Did you say yes?"
To Desi?
No, to what I want to ride.
Okay, fair enough.
Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, well, let's head over there right away, Nick. Or we can talk here a little more, that's fine too.
Yeah.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too, if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly! I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He ran
Look
right
at how cute Desi is!
Oh,
Sorry.
so cute. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. "Please stop it!" He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers.
So sweet.
All by himself. He came to see me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow. That's a great story.
Yeah, how to look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
So cute.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. Oh, wait, I have. You
Yeah.
did. I'm so glad. Thanks, Nick.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future.
I think it even happened in the most recent game, too.
Oh, in the most recent game?
I think, didn't she?
I mean,
I don't remember.
I mean, kind of.
To the CEO's office.
Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic.
Oh, you're
You
Right.
adjust that mic.
I'm very close to the mic.
And you adjust yourself. There you go.
October 13, KV Security, CEO's office.
Okay, I know the audience can't smell this, but it smells real good right now.
Yeah, chicken. We're making chicken Alfredo right now. It's good, but delicious.
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look really thick. I don't know why I added that word, but I did. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
What has that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys!
Hi.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
I just realized Detective Gumshoe walks in and is like, oh, speaking of thick.
I mean, yeah.
And
Then
they're-
again, I'm the one who listens to to Heart Boner from Ninja Sex Party.
I mean,
so
I was just
yeah.
gonna say he is like a literal wall.
He is.
but-
He is
and
a wall of a
he's
man.
a little slow, so there are 3 meanings to that.
Oh gosh, stop.
Did you read that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway.
He's just like, and I am not even gonna touch that.
The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way.
He cut your paycheck, didn't he?
Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
What paycheck? After Von Karma?
Exactly. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. It's taken me 3 years, Nick. Calm down. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not in town often enough.
Such a like the look of like, excuse me.
To be fair, she wasn't here for the Gant case.
I was kidnapped when he was being all heroic
Yeah.
and shit, so.
And again, the Gant case, you weren't here for it.
Yep, I was back home.
Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.